Hi, Stevie Babies. Morning copper. Sadly, this is the penultimate one. Tomorrow is the last one because on Monday I start work again. Let's see how that works out. I'm excited today though because the greenhouse is coming. Yeah! It's going to take me a long time to put together, but it's coming. A long time in the waiting. So I can get my tomatoes growing nicely and some cucumbers maybe and other things that grow in greenhouses. Can't wait. Also, excited because this is the last big one of the right hand section. And it's big. It's 106 centimeters by 106 centimeters. And it started life as something else, which I did at uni, and it was called Power Over Me. It involved images of people and things that had power over me as a man, women, things like that. I'm stuck down here for some reason. But I've changed it after university, changed it radically, completely different. It now forms the banner on my Facebook art page thingy. And I absolutely love this. Absolutely love it. But I'm going to have to get up and show you it from a distance because it's very big. It's very big. Excuse my bottom there. Oh, can you see it? Rest it on there. Oh, no. Rest it on there. There we go. There we go. So it's quite big. It's quite colourful, but tonally all in the same kind of ranges. And it's now called In the Night Garden. Again, all the details are written on the reverse of the canvas there. It's acrylic and oil, so it's a mixed media thing. So obviously, buildings, night sky, comets, perhaps stars, flowers that grow in the garden, although they're in a vase, but that doesn't matter. Could be a plant pot. It's just about representing. And there's all kinds of shapes going on. It's very abstract. I suppose it's a delve into abstract figuratism because there's a figure here hidden away, deliberately hidden away. Most people can't see it to the point it at. But there's the girl's face. Here's the girl's left breast, right breast. It's all dissolving into. You can't really see it, can you? That better? No. Well, you have to find my Instagram page and have a look on there. It's probably on there somewhere. In fact, it will be a bit later on. And guess what? It's got dots. 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 A dot. More dots. I've been into dots since I don't know when. And I didn't really realise it till I saw that video about, what's her name, Kasuma, Japanese lady who was fascinated with dots. It seems I am as well, I didn't realise. Anyway, I've gone through that story already, so I shan't do it again. And it's signed somewhere. Well, it should be. Oh. Oh. Excuse my bottom. Oh, do you know what? I might not have put my moniker on it. I'm going to have to do something about that. I think I'll put it there. I'll do that later on. Very remiss of me, isn't it? Again, it's just to show you. Definitely done at university originally. There's really no need for them because they've got the cross members. But Technoman insisted, and it does make it stronger, I suppose. But it's liable to go parallelogram on you. But, you know, just seemed a bit too much, really. Not to worry. No bevel to speak of. It didn't seem to matter. Anyway, there we go. Jobs I got him. Just a short one today. I've just watched a video from Judy Kilminster, who I'm subscribed to with her daily vlog. And she's wearing a brand new white t-shirt and a nice white hat that went with it. It looked really nice. So I don't suppose she's listening, but if she is, really nice. Julie, well done. So, smells a bit tobacco-y from going to mother-in-law's house. It's incredible how she's been gone since end of May. But you can still smell the tobacco. You'd have thought it would have gone by. Every time we go, we open all the windows. You would have thought it would have gone by now, but it's lingering. There we go. That's about it, really. Really is about it. My wife is in terrible pain. Will she ring up the hospital? Because apparently the hospital are the ones that gave her the drug for the arthritis and told her to then stop. I see a connection there. She stopped taking the pills. It's been a while, but now the pain has been coming on gradually and gradually, and now she can barely move. It's got to be the arthritis, hasn't it? Got burning pain all her spine. So I don't know. I don't know. The thing is, if you don't help yourself, no one can help you. And so I know people who just, they seem to enjoy their illness. Agnes doesn't enjoy her illness. You can see it in her face. She's really wearing her out. It's terrible to see. But she won't ring the doctor. She won't ring the hospital. She won't. Oh, makes me mad. Anyway, that's another story. I shouldn't get into that really. It's a bit too personal. My eldest son has been talking to me about Bitcoin. I think he's trying to convert me into being a Bitcoin personage. But the more I look at it, the more I think, not sure about this. This seems way too complicated. And if it's way too complicated, it's going to go wrong. Remember endowment mortgages? Oh, they were the bee's knees. All you do is pay the interest off your mortgage, and at the end of the term, then you get all that money back from your endowment policy, which pays off the mortgage and leaves you with loads of money. What happened in the end? It went the wrong way around, didn't it? Yeah. Didn't pay off the mortgages. Didn't give them money at the end because it all went crashed. People got too bloody clever. This is what happened in the Great Depression, of course, in America. Everybody thought they could buy shares. They were encouraged to go out, buy shares, get rich on shares. And everybody stopped working because they got shares, forgetting that actually people need to be working in these places to make the value of the shares. So the shares all crashed, and we had the Great Depression. Wasn't helped by the famine, of course. And I just see it happening here because if everybody has Bitcoin on the assumption that they're all going to get rich, who's doing the work? Nobody? Well, that's a big crash coming on, isn't it? And if it's only some people getting wealthy with Bitcoin, then nothing has changed. It's still the likes of you and me, driving taxis, buses, digging holes, whatever you, while the people with the money to buy the coin in the first place get more money. That's how it is, isn't it? Capitalism. It has its good points and it has its shit points. Never forget the shit points. But you do have the opportunity to build out of it, which I think I've done. Council estate and my own home, paid for. Thank you very much. But I see a lot of downsides with this Bitcoin. Anyway, he's not going to talk to me about it until October, he says, when I've read a lot more and watched a lot more YouTube videos on it. It's gonna mess with my head. It's gonna mess with everybody else's head that listens to me. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I've got to take the paper and some milk to my mother. £80,000 for Danewood on the scandal exposed, says Daily Mail. My mother likes the Daily Mail, as does our neighbour. Normally have a quick read of it. Goodbye, sweetheart. Oh, Dame Vera Lynn. Bless the cotton socks. Finally gone. We know the people who matter. Give us £80,000 and we'll get you a Danewood. Really? Stepwife Amber's violent birthday party from hell 14 times over 3 stormy years. Who knows? Amber's Avengers. One convicted Rolf Harris, the other was the Clooney's bridesmaid. I wonder Miss Heard is banking on this formidable duo to slip a stiletto into death. Yeah, they're always chasing people, aren't they? It's all about getting their money. Boris, get back to your desks. Empty offices are killing our town centres, 1 PM. Now I think you'll find it's empty shops that are killing our town centres. Revealed how the Chinese communists, I can't speak, how the Chinese communists infiltrated Britain. For the author of the devastating new book, Even Beijing Fears. I don't think Beijing are pretty worried. They just carry on doing what they want to do. How China seduced its useful idiots. Chinese Communist Party and the Tiger Women now influencing the very heart of the establishment. So it's Attack China Week then, is it? Blame China for everything. Yeah, right up. How woke warriors cancelled common sense. I don't know what woke means. I think that shows a generation thing, doesn't it? Stoke stands tall. Cricket. I think I'd rather watch paint dry. What's it about football? What's it about rugby? Oh, right. Talking about the Invincibles. That's going back in the old days because there's nothing else to celebrate. The 2 popes. Goalkeepers. Ooh. Terry interested in taking top job at Bristol City. We'll leave the villa then, is he? Like everybody else. All the rats leave the sinking ship. Anyway, I can't find anything worth getting past the headlines of. Some horse racing on today. I might have a little flutter. I know people think it's terrible, horse racing. Horses might die. Horses do die every day. People die every day. You don't force a horse to run, by the way. If it doesn't want to run, he ain't gonna. So anyway, there we go. 14 minutes of unadulterated waffle. Oh, and by the way, I did Google the hand sign thing, and it came out as every single letter, not a word for, well, there is love, no word for all or anything really. It's just all letters spelling the words. I can't be doing all that. That's a lot to learn in 2 minutes. So I'm just going to say it. Have a good day, peeps. Love all, hurting on and walking soft shoes. See you, babies.